Hello everybody, my name is JEHAD. My matric number is 195012.
Hello everyone, my name is Mario. My matric number is 191286.
Okay, so we are doing BBI presentation. So, do you think you are good in history? Are you sure? So let's go back in time and discover something not familiar for you guys. We will talk about ancient Egypt. Ancient Egypt culture and traditions. So we will focus about this time. I will introduce about this topic in general. Ancient Egypt generally considered to be among the oldest civilization of all the civilizations in the earth. So ancient Egypt is famous by the architectural, political system, religious practices, and sorts of things. Next. There's two main points we want to mention in this presentation. First of all, the spiritual traditions and the cultural traditions. My friend here will talk about the spiritual traditions, and I will take the next part.
Hello, I will see the scripture of the traditional Egyptian culture and religions. There are various religious beliefs that remain more and less the same throughout many dynasties of the ancient Egypt. In Egypt, they believe the pharaohs. And the pharaohs were the descendants of the gods. So ancient Egyptian culture includes the mummification. I think everyone knows the mummification of they believe they died. Everyone want to be the mummification of the dead. And they use the mummification. They use of the mask for the warriors, religions, ceremonies, and a very popular belief about the afterlife. Okay, then. This is the gods. After the gods, this is the pharaohs, and they believe the pharaohs can talk with the gods. This is the prayers. Okay. And then I will do the death in the ancient Egypt. The belief was that the death is primarily a transition and eventually that people unite once again with their souls in the underworld, and they believe they died, they have another life. So the religion belief was the cause of the mummification in order to preserve the bodies of the dead people, and when they die, they do the mummification, and they will bury clothes and the food items with the died as they might need live in the underworld. However, mummification was rather expensive, and not everyone can do to be the mummification, just for the rich people and the pharaohs, because the pharaohs is they have special powers. And next we will see. Okay, this is the before mummification. This is the after. Also the mummification. And I will see the Egyptian culture and the guards. They are considered with the guards. And the Egyptian has so many guards. Maybe they have the hundreds guards and the goddesses. Many pillars and hummus will be found on the inside of the tops and pyramids, which defines the relationship between the people and the gods. In the Egypt, every pharaoh is a god. They can talk with the gods. This is gods. Pharaohs also have the special powers, and this is all the gods in the Egyptian. Next. Okay, my friend will be continued.
So my part now is about the cultural traditions. First of all, I will talk about the cultural advances and daily life. So there were various cultures and various cultural advances in their life, such as the architectural in the ancient Egypt. And actual advances in that time was around 3150 BC in that time. And it was after that social practices and the political structure was clearly defined. In this photo we can notice daily life for the ancient Egyptian people. Now I will talk about the class distinctions in Egypt culture. I will skip that, so go to the next one. So I will speak about this triangle. So as we see here on the top, they considered themselves as a gods, the pharaohs. In the next level, which is the governmental level, so there's the lawyer, the nobles, the officials, and then the soldiers and the army of the country, and then the scribes and the scientists, the merchants, the craftsmen, the farmers and slaves. So this is the basic triangle for the levels of the people in the ancient Egypt. Next. Sports and leisure in ancient Egypt culture. So now we will talk about the sports and activities. The sports among the ancient Egypt were like including handball, gymnastic, fishing, boxing, weightlifting, and everybody in this community and in this country, they were like participating and doing these sports. But for the activities, we can see it's like drawing, sketching, and swimming, and like the people in this stage, they were the low key or the low class people in this ancient time. But upper class people, they were just attending these events to just watch it. This is some examples of the activities and sports. As we see, fishing and some weird sport they do. I don't know what it is. Okay, this is the summary. My friend will talk about it.
Okay, I will talk about the summary of our topic. Ancient Egyptian culture was a diverse and rich mixture of the various dimensions such as architecture, religions, parties class structure, sports, and the political system. This class structure and the social and the religious practice remained intact until 13 BC, when Egypt became a province of the Rome. Okay, that's all.